Denny delivers a season-best 4th win of the year at the Monster Mile, and there's plenty of things to talk about after this Sunday's race at the Dover Motor Speedway. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new post-race review here on the channel. In today's episode, guys, we will be reviewing the Auto Trader Echo Park 400. I believe that was the name of it, at the Dover Motor Speedway, the Monster Mile. Let's talk things through here. I mean, it's been a decent week. I mean, we have the in-season challenge to review as well. You'll see me repping my Indy Toronto shirt. I would have loved to have been at Toronto today, but unfortunately, that was just another thing I got taken out of because of my bright and beautiful, wonderful knee. Big win for Paddle Award today, especially with Zach Brown in attendance. Very big win for them. Kiffin Simpson and Rinus VeeKay on the podium. How often do you get that? That was definitely a very interesting race in Toronto this morning. But we are here, not this morning, it was this afternoon. But anyway, we're here, it feels like this morning. I didn't wake up till 11 o'clock, well, 11:30, because I was up all night watching the Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway card. But anyway, let's talk this Dover Motor Speedway race. Things started well early on, and then SBG, he had a problem very early. This was like the only TV time Shane Van Gisbergen got all day. I'm just wondering, wait, am I light cranked up? No? Okay, I look a little brighter than usual. But, yeah, I don't know what happened to SBG. I think it was like a right rear brake failure. It was very early in the race, so I can barely remember what happened back then. But, yeah, the first two stages were absolutely hustled by Chase Elliott. Elliott was absolutely dominating the field. Briscoe kept a close gap behind, but like this was the whole day was pretty much Gibbs versus Hendrick. I think Gibbs, especially with Hamlin, Briscoe, and Bell, had the speed advantage. I mean, Ty Gibbs was just really at the end of that battle the whole day. He can never really get any further up, but yeah, he was just kind of trying to sneak in there. All the Hendrick cars were kind of in the middle. They were faster than some of the Gibbs guys at points, but they just weren't faster than the Bells or the Hamlins. I mean, Bell had himself a day and a half. We'll talk about Bell later. Obviously, the 9 won stage 1. I think he led about every lap up until about halfway, or very close to it. When the jack actually dropped during his pit stop, the team didn't quite know what to do. I mean, they all kind of stood there like they had 3 heads. They're all just like, and then, I mean, they got the jack up, they put the car back out there, but that put Elliott back to 3rd on the cycle. It was Hamlin first, Bell for the stage 2 win. Christopher Bell got stage 2. And then, on the stage 3, well, the final stage restart, Christopher Bell went out and went around very early on. The spin from the 20 car was not ideal, but I mean, they both sent it in there. I think Bell just got in there a little too hot, lost the rear end. It's very easy to do on a track like Dover, especially with low grip like that on a concrete surface. Luckily, nobody hit him. Luckily, everybody avoided it, and yeah, we were able to continue on. Then in the final stage as well, the cautions were on and off for rain. I mean, guys were playing different strategies. Some guys would go long, some guys chose not to pit and all this stuff. This is where the race really started to get interesting, because Bell did not pit. Bell didn't pit, and then the caution comes out, and everything's blown back up again. Bell is currently out there scot-free, just running around doing his thing, and yeah, then the caution comes out, and it's like he's got all his track position back, just magically. Christopher Bell's track position just magically comes back. I can't remember what lap we went back green on. I think it was like 50 to go or something like that. But it was Hamlin versus Bell, and I literally texted to a friend of mine. I literally said, Christopher Bell will not get around Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's just going to air block him for 50 laps like he did to Kyle Larson. And sure enough, that's exactly how it was going, up until about 17 to go when Chastain hit the outside wall, and then the pouring rain just smacked on down. We had a caution on the speedway. It was not ideal. Yeah, I mean... yeah, it poured. It very much poured. I hopped on iRacing during the rain delay, but I seen some highlights on Twitter once I got back down, or got back downstairs to my TV, and I was like, holy jumping. I mean, Noah Gragson was drying his, the part that Conor McGregor, recently had leaked. Don't look it up. Just, it's in the waist through quad area. That's all you need to know. Just for your sake, don't look it up. But yeah, Chastain nailed the wall there. I mean, I don't know if the rain already hit and he just got loose. He was just the one that got bit by the call. I'm not entirely sure. He maybe have just had a flat. Not really sure what happened to the beamoose.org number 1. Yeah, he must have had lost a right front or something, because that thing just went straight into the fence. Either that or he got loose from the wet conditions. But yeah, then everything got going and back underway, and everybody got back on TNT, and sure enough, we restarted with about 8 laps to go, and right on that first lap of that restart, it was Bell versus Hamlin. Bell sent it all around the inside and out of turn 4 the first time around. Bell just, yeah, he got a little too heavy underneath Denny Hamlin, lost it. This sent the 4 of Noah Gragson and the 24 of William Byron around, as they both went around in this wreck. The caution came out, and, well, obviously, there's 2 cars parked on the inside wall. Bell, man, he had a rough go at it. Bell was able to get out of this wreck okay, comes down pit road, and then he's speeding on pit road, so he gets sent to the back, man. Bell just... holy God. I honestly feel bad for Bell. Like, oh, he's just a little too aggressive. That's the story of Christopher Bell's day. Just a little too aggressive. Then on the next restart, we had our first attempt at overtime. Zane Smith was the one who went into the inside wall, and then Briscoe came into the picture, and then TNT mentioned this too, but you could see Briscoe was getting... oh, by the way, TNT, improved broadcast today. They're getting better every race, in my opinion. They are getting better, and I think people should notice that. TNT, I think Atlanta, they were decent. Chicago was obviously the worst. They improved at Sonoma. They got better today at Dover. I think they deserve some props, just saying. But we can talk about that in a bit. Zane Smith hit the inside wall, and then Chase Briscoe appeared in second place. And he's the first one on fresh tires. And then I'm starting to think to myself, oh boy, Briscoe could go steal the win from Denny Hamlin here. He's got like 50 lap fresher tires. This could be a huge difference here. Briscoe could go get Hamlin. And sure enough, it was very close between Briscoe and Hamlin on that restart. Like, they went door to door. Hamlin did get a better jump, but Briscoe's fresh tires on the restart zone was able to help hold him through. They went side by side. I genuinely thought Briscoe was going to clear him into turn 2. It was really close, but Hamlin stayed right on his quarter panel, held it around the outside. Denny Hamlin holds it through, and the 11 team pulled off the win, clearing Briscoe at a turn 4. Honestly, Briscoe had to get out of the gas big time there, because if he doesn't, they were both going to wreck. I literally said, you'll see this in my live reaction tomorrow too. I was like, they're going to effing wreck each other, aren't they? They're straight up going to wreck each other, and Bowman's going to win this. He's going to hack his way into another one, as Denny Hamlin would say, but what can you do? The hamster wins again. This time at Dover, it's powered by Flo's Insurance. He gets Progressive to victory lane for the second time this season. It's Denny against the world. He beats your favorite driver once again. And yeah, man, that is Dover in a nutshell. I mean, not the most eventful race today, but I mean, it was still decent for next-gen Dover standards. I think Dover's a track that's really been hit hard by the next-gen, personally, but we'll talk about that more in a bit. Let's get to your finishing results. Well, as you guys know, Denny Hamlin gets the win at the Dover Motor Speedway, and he gets the fastest lap too with a 23:09. Chase Briscoe with a very close second. Great performance by Briscoe as well. Hamlin with a big points haul out of today. We honestly might have to have a look at the regular season championship. Byron wrecked out of this race on that second to last overtime too. Denny Hamlin might just go win the regular season championship this year. That's a very real possibility, guys. Alex Bowman, P3, good result for him. Kyle Larson, P4. He just kept getting his way to the front slowly but surely the whole day. He started 25th, so the fact that he comes home 4th, good for him. Helps him out of the summer slump he's been on. Honestly, I heard this take from Eric Estep, but I think Larson's summer slump has been a bit out of proportion just because there's been so many road courses, and he's had external factors happen to him in those road courses, like Mexico, for example, like when Kyle Busch lost it under braking in turn 1. That's honestly a good incident to think about, but oh well, it is what it is. Ty Gibbs, top 5. Ty Gibbs beats Tyler Reddick, and he moves on to the next round of the in-season challenge. We'll talk about who his opponent will be in a bit, but Ty Gibbs is through to Indy. Holy crap, this in-season tournament is something. Neither guy who's in the top 30 or top 20 in points is in the in-season tournament finale. That is NASCAR racing right there for you. Anything can happen. Chase Elliott with a P6. Bubba Wallace with a P7. That's a big result for Bubba Wallace. That'll help him massively in the points battle. He outran Priest by quite a few spots today. I don't know how different the points hauls were. But Bubba comes home with, what? 13 points more than Ryan Priest, so that's good for Bubba Wallace in the cutoff hunt. Ryan Blaney with a P8. He was another one of those guys who was just slowly working their way up there. You could make an argument he was the best non-Toyota Gibbs affiliated or Hendrick car today. Oh well. Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski with top 10s. Good for them. Never really seen either of them the whole day, but hey, if they pull off top 10s, good for them. Kyle Busch, P11. Yeah, he had a pretty solid and consistent race, and this is usually where Kyle Busch runs until he just does something stupid nowadays or overdrives it, but that is what it is. Tyler Reddick, P12. Michael McDowell, P13. And the 71 had good top 15 speed all day. Good for him. Tyler Reddick just never really had a top 10 car. It was the best result he could get. The 45s just got to get their points. If they get a win, great. He could honestly win Indy next week, but time will tell. Joey Logano, P14. Good for Joey. Decent result, I guess. Austin Dillon, the first rain caution that really helped Bell out really helped out Austin Dillon too. He had a massive break there, got him some track position. He gets the top 15 because of it. Now we get into the guys who we've barely seen. I mean, apart from Bell, but Cindric, Haley, Bell finished 18th after everything. That really sucks for him. He deserved a much better result. Ryan Priest, Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon beats John Hunter Nemechek by 1 spot. Ty Dillon versus Ty Gibbs at Indianapolis. I swear to God, if Ty Gibbs wrecks out and Ty Dillon wins the whole goddamn thing, that'll be the funniest thing ever. Like, I swear to God, that would just be the tip of the iceberg, man. Like, you gotta hand it to him if he does win it. You just gotta hand it to him at the end of the day. But yeah, Nemechek P21, Zane Smith P22 after that wreck, Ricky Stenhouse P23 after his well, Stenhouse didn't wreck. Stenhouse just didn't have a decent race. Herbst, Gilliland, Suarez, Jones, Berry would have had a better result today, but he had a speeding penalty, kind of screwed up his day. Cole Custer, Shane Van Gisbergen, William Byron, Noah Gragson, Ross Chastain, JJ Yeley, Carson Osevar, Cody Ware, and AJ Allmendinger, who was out of the race with brake problems at the end of stage 2. But yeah, I hope it's posted now, but let's have a look at the playoff bubble. So here is how the playoffs currently stand. Hamlin would go into the playoffs now with the most playoff points with 24. Kyle Larson with 23. Bell, Van Gisbergen, Byron, Blaney, Cindric, Logano, Elliott, Briscoe, Chastain, Berry, all currently locked in. Tyler Reddick in on points currently. Alex Bowman currently in on points. He's 63 to the good. Bowman's starting to put himself in a much better points position heading into the final stretch. We're into like 5 races left before the playoffs. Things are about to get spicy. Chris Buescher 44 to the good. He's really helping his cause as well. He's got some good tracks coming up. Indy, I think, is good. Iowa probably will be decent there. Watkins Glen, he won at last season. Richmond, he's been good at. Daytona, he's won before. Like, he'll be... I think Buescher will be okay. Unless there's a bunch of new winners, I think Buescher will be in. Bubba Wallace is just pretty much just got to pray for no new winners. And if there is a new winner, hope it's him. Ryan Preece, Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, and Michael McDowell. I mean, apart from Ryan Preece, I honestly am starting to think that all of these guys are must-win. Ty Gibbs could realistically point his way in. I mean, Kyle Busch was competitive at Indy last year. He could grab the win there, but do I really see it? Not really. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch to assume that Kyle Busch is going to win, but he could win Daytona, man. I honestly think that playoff line is going to jump down at least 2 spots. So, it honestly could come down to Bowman and Buescher. And when it comes to consistency, I would personally rather trust Chris Buescher. But time will tell. Time will tell. That's going to be an interesting battle as the season continues on. Like, McDowell or Allmendinger could go win Watkins Glen. I mean, Van Gisbergen could make a mistake again. You never know. You never know, but that's how the playoffs currently stand. I guess now we talk about our driver of the day. All right, guys, when it comes to driver of the day, I would feel very harsh of myself if I did not give it to Chase Elliott after the performance he put up today. I mean, leading as many laps as he did to just come up short like that is, like, that's just unfortunate in my opinion. Like, I feel bad for the guy that he didn't win this race. I honestly believe he had the best car and the best setup today. Like, if this race goes mistake-free for that 9 team, I think Elliott's going to win by a landslide. So, I personally just feel really bad that Elliott didn't get the win today. He deserved to get the win. I mean, at least he still got another good points day for his team. But I honestly feel horrible that he didn't win. So, Elliott, I highly doubt you're watching this, but you've won the Skylar Dagley Driver of the Day for Dover, and let's go check out... What do we go check out at this point? I guess we put this race on the Skylar scale and we wrap this thing up. Alright, guys. Oh, friggin' module update failed. I'm gonna get another one because I always get 2 every friggin' hour. It's the most annoying thing ever. But anyway, let's put this race on the Skylar scale. I think today's race at Dover, for next-gen Dover standards, was alright. I mean, guys, the thing I hate, the next-gen makes it so hard to pass around Dover. I mean, it was hard in the next-gen, or sorry, not the next-gen, but the Gen 6. But in the Gen 7, it's even more difficult, it feels like. I mean, this is such an aero-dependent car, and Dover is a very... How do I just say this? You need to be able to work with the air to make overtakes. Like, it's very air dependent, and this car doesn't give a lot of opportunities for that specific thing. So, if you're asking me to put this race on the Skylar scale, I think a 60% is fair. This race did get better as it went on, but it's not easy to pass. It's just hard to get your way around in, and I mean, even if you're underneath the car, chances are if you're trying to pass somebody hard at the end of the race, you've seen that with the likes of Bell, you're just going to end up pushing too hard and spin yourself out. So, risk versus reward factor at the end of the day, but yeah, I like Dover. I do like Dover as a track, but I don't think the next gen is doing it any favors. I will say that. It's a 60% for me on the Skylar scale at Dover. Let me know what you guys thought of this race in the comments down below. If you enjoyed it more than me, let me know why. And yeah, like, share, comment, do what you guys do, and follow all my social medias while you're down below. Links are in the description for my Patreon, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Join my GridRival Fantasy Leagues, by the way. Still giving away a $50 gift card to whoever can beat me. Yeah, come on and take your shot. It's no harm in trying. But anyways, guys, I will see you this time next week for an Indy race. Hopefully all goes well there. Hopefully no rain delays. I mean, at least I got a free hour to play iRacing there for a bit. But until Indianapolis, guys, take care and peace.